Oldie music is making a comeback. Anyone that watched that latest Avengers movie, Endgame, will notice there's some nostalgia and some of the oldie music playing related to a Captain America scene. I won't get into all the details, but there's something about it, and it was like kind of romantic, and I think a lot of people today were, I guess, kind of latching on to it, and it felt really good and special to them. So a lot of people left the theater thinking, oh, I'm going to start tuning into these 40s and 50s oldies songs. So I didn't think much of this until, well, the swimming pool started playing, the swimming pool that I go to started playing oldies music. I'm thinking, well, what's going on here? And then I thought, well, it's all connected to this. And some of my family members were playing oldie music and they were talking about it. So, okay, maybe the Avengers movie started it all. But what does this say about people and looking for nostalgia, looking for some sort of feel-good vibes? I think a lot of people are craving that. And it was just a fascinating thing that I've noticed. And it's interesting to see what kind of catches on. But, you know, you see all these millennials today, young 20-somethings and 30-somethings, and they're tuning into oldies music. It's like they're reconnecting with history. They're reconnecting with a past that they've never even lived in before, but they're intrigued by it. They're intrigued by history and this retro feel at a time when things were much simpler. And there's something kind of calming and kind of mystique. There's like a mystique and calming vibe with this 50s music that you weren't in that era, but you appreciate sort of the art behind it. So this is what I noticed, and I don't know how long it'll last for. Maybe not too long, but anyone that has 40s or 50s music, they might consider, promoting it if they're an artist. And I think we might see some creative people try to dabble with 40s and 50s music in their songs. It's very much a possibility. And that's not a bad thing at all, I think. Experimenting with that is great. But it is fascinating to see what kind of influence film and culture can have on us, and what we're looking for. Because if you walk into stores and whatnot, retail stores, music plays a big part of this experience, of the feeling of connectedness and the feeling of meaning. And it's fascinating that all of these people sort of united on 40s, 50s kind of music, oldie style music, and a bunch of us all kind of united around that front. So there's a certain kind of connection that oldies music has. And I don't know, maybe it's making a comeback. I mean, how is this all related to business and marketing? Well, I think experiences and feelings and emotions all are connected. And that might be something to think about when you're trying to evoke emotions. What kind of music maybe catches on for people? Something to consider. Okay, this is a short one. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, toodles.